it should collapse. There, looks like it just jumped out the window.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Oh, you okay?
Dad?
You okay?
Dad, I can't hear.
Come here.
I can't hear. Get out of here. Please get out of here.
Oh.
April 17, Wednesday night, give or take 7:30, fire broke out at the fertilizer plant in town, and the first responders went there to help deal with that. Folks all over town came out of their houses to watch the fire and to kind of see what was happening, and that actually saved who knows how many lives, because 20 minutes after the fire started, the plant exploded. We believe that there's about 150 to 170 homes that were completely destroyed or had major damage, and give or take about 1,000 people, individuals, either displaced or have to do some major repairs in their homes. And so it was very devastating. The amazing thing is how many people were protected that night.
But I realized that quickly people were coming to church for help, because that's what the church is here for. And as more people found out that we were here to help and we're helping, more people came up. And as I met with people and I realized, okay, their needs are getting greater and greater, and I realized that our God is bigger and bigger. And I mean, there was points of people needing shelter and trying to figure out a place to go. And so I was able to, and I say when people needed shelter, you know, hours later I get a phone call from someone donating an RV. And, you know, I thought that was amazing. And there was someone who needed a car, and I just kind of put it out there, and I said, God, I know you're bigger, and I know that this is your will. And, you know, shortly after I was able to get a car for somebody, you know, just by people giving and God's people serving. And so I knew that demolition was something we needed to accomplish, and I didn't know how. I did a call. I called on our Texas Baptist men and said, look, you know, they were so helpful in the very beginning with feeding people outside our church here, with their feeding unit and the laundry unit doing what they can, and their chainsaw units coming in, and the guys roofing the houses and tarping that and the windows and that sort of thing. I wondered if it was a possibility if they had a heavy equipment crew. And so I called Terry Henderson with the Texas Baptist Men and said, hey, is this something y'all can do? And I remember him thinking back, well, I think it's something we can do. And he called Butch Moore, who was his go-to guy in the heavy equipment area. And Butch Moore came down, and we put a plan together to demolish the homes. And by by working with Republic Allied Waste Management, they were able to give us a very reasonable price to get the haul off done, and I was able to through our members was able to find folks to donate fuel, and through the generosity of RDO equipment, we were able to get the equipment we needed to complete these demolitions. And so everything was donated, everything fell in place, and that was the hand of God there. By no means was anybody here. It was the hand of God putting God's people in place and putting each member in each part of the body to work to glorify Him. And it was neat, and it was so amazing to watch. And
we went from a feeling of hopelessness and total devastation to where we are now, and that is a town that is excited and fairly unified. Where the theme is Rise Up, and we see that everywhere. The town is celebrating what we've been able to accomplish. We're proud of who we are, and we feel so blessed that God has brought us so far. We know there's still a whole lot to do. There's still very many needs to be met. Again, we just feel overwhelmed with everyone's generosity and love for us. And God has been good. We keep saying over and over that God is good and West is blessed.
Thank you to everybody. Being a part of this community has strengthened my faith, and the Baptist community that stepped forward to watch and see as we all come together as one church to reach these people, gaining nothing, not earning any profit, nothing, to do nothing but share the love of Christ has been amazing. And I'm very grateful for everybody's help, and not just the Baptist community, but all communities, and all churches, and all organizations that came forward. God's been glorified in this town, bigger than ever before. Our town is going through revival. And it's because of God's people and the people who have answered His call that it's happening the way it is. And so I'm just grateful for that, and I just say thank you.
The Tryon Evergreen Association took care of us in ways that other folks didn't. Creatively thinking of ways that their gifts could be used in our church and in our community to help us get through the most difficult time of our lives. And we wanted to say thank you. Thank you for that creativity. Thank you for your prayerful support. Thank you for the gifts that you have given us that have allowed us to get through this difficult time. We are getting better, and every day we're stronger. And the reason that's possible is because of the help you've provided. Thank you very much.